Well, hello. Welcome to Veggie Inspired. Today we are going to learn together how to cook shepherd's pie bites. This is a plant-based recipe. Instead of meat, we use lentils, or you could substitute any kind of bean. I do like lentils because it gives a really hearty flavor, as well as with the mixed vegetables and the spices that we use. So I hope you try this recipe, and if you do try, please leave a comment in the comments below. The recipe will be listed in the description. I am also on Facebook and Instagram under VeggInspired 333, and also on Pinterest, VeggInspired. So I hope you enjoy this video, and without any further ado, let's get cooking.
So here we have the mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes need to be a little stiff. We have the cooked lentils, spiced with bay leaf. Assorted chopped vegetables, carrots, celery, mushrooms, and bell peppers. Next we have our spices, soy sauce, vegan Worcestershire sauce, and chopped herbs. Next we're going to whisk together the spices and sauces to create the gravy. Combine all together and whisk for the gravy. Next we want to place our mashed potatoes into muffin cups. Put a generous amount of mashed potatoes in there, and or do the same with the mini muffin cup pan. With either one, we want to take the back of a spoon or the back of the measuring spoon and create a little pocket by pressing the back into the mashed potatoes. Next, we want to heat up the oil in our pan, get that nice and hot. Add the hard vegetables first, the more firm vegetables, the longer it takes to cook. We want to add our carrots. Sizzle. Next up we have our celery. Sizzle, sizzle. Our roughly chopped mushrooms. Could be any mushroom. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And our assorted bell peppers. Just make it as colorful as possible. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. Look at the pretty spatula. Want to add some more herbs and flavor, spices to our vegetable mixture. Stir it up, combine well, and don't forget the salt. I always forget the salt. After that cooks a bit, it will be very liquidy. It'll be a good time to add the gravy. This will thicken rather quickly. Make sure that all the pieces of vegetables are coated by stirring it up. Stir it up. It will be thick. Then we want to add our lentils that have been cooked already. This will also serve as a protein source in addition to the rest of the vegetables. It adds a nice hearty flavor to it all. So comforting. Mix well in that thickness. You want to cover it up and then turn the heat off and just let it sit. Gotta rest. After it's done resting, we want to scoop our filling. With a large muffin or the regular size muffin tin, we want to use a tablespoon measuring spoon and fill up the cups. For the mini muffin tin, we want to use a teaspoon, and as well we want to fill up the cups. This will be time consuming, but definitely well worth it. Make sure they're all filled. Afterwards, we want to give each muffin cup a hat. So we want to top it with the mashed potatoes. Make sure that they're all covered well. Doesn't really have to be that neat and tidy. Just make sure that they're covered so they're easy to eat. And everyone gets a hat. Feel free to use your fingers. Just make sure they're clean. Always wash your hands. Waste not, want not. And then after they're all topped, we want to put everything in the oven and cook it for a bit. You can follow the recipe listed in the description below. And after they're done, here they are. Voila!